Hello, hello, it's me again, Emily. Welcome back to my channel. So in today's reading, we'll be looking into your March 2025 predictions. And as I'm getting into the energy, I'm feeling really excited. So there may be a lot of exciting things happening in the month of March. So we'll see for your reading. So if you'd like to see more from me, don't forget to like, comment to tell me what you thought of this reading, and subscribe to see more from me and to support my channel. Alright, so I have written down some messages for each of your group as usual, and there were many songs that were coming through for your groups, so you'll be hearing a lot of singing today, which is very fun. I am using my Margaret Peterson tarot deck for the first time in a long time on my channel because I haven't had them because they were in England. When I went back to England, I got them back and I can just do some black backflips. I'm so excited. All right, so yeah, so over here we have 3 groups. Over here we have group 1, group 2, and group 3. Take your time to choose which group is for you. Choose more than one group if you wish. If you don't hear a message in your group for you, continue watching until the end of your reading as a message may pop up. If not, choose another group. Deep breaths in. 2, 3, 4 and out. 2, 3, 4 to choose which group is for you. Timestamps will be in the description box and let's get to group 1. Hi group 1, welcome to your reading. Thank you for watching. So these are your March 2025 predictions, and as usual I wrote down some messages for your group. So I'll read these messages. Well, it's a song basically, but if you don't resonate with this message, continue watching with your cards. So group 1, I was getting the song This Ain't a Scene. It's an arm race by Fall Out Boy. I was drawn to the first verse of the song. So it goes, I am an arms dealer, fitting you with weapons in form of words, and don't really care which side wins, long as the room keeps singing just the business I'm in. This month, you're not taking sides. It's like you are saying what needs to be said. You are maybe even helping another person form their argument. So I don't know why I'm getting an essay here. Maybe you're writing an essay, writing a letter. I'm getting a what? Okay, this is big. Maybe I'm getting like a government, maybe writing a letter to a government body, or maybe just needing to get your voice heard, but it doesn't matter if it's heard or not, because then you will know what steps to take. You'll know what kind of person they are, and then you can act accordingly. Because I also wrote down sometimes once is enough. So maybe one word from person can determine, all right, so this is what's going to happen next because I didn't like what you just said. All right, you don't need to be in my life anymore because once is enough. You said this once, you acted this way once, so I see you for who you truly are. I see you for who you are. Boy, you disappointed me. I thought you gave me love, was never near enough. Soon enough time reveals I know all I need to know. Boy, say you gotta go. All that you're giving me was lies, lies. Go ahead, go on and get up out of here. Go ahead, baby. You knew all along, must be crazy if you think I will fall for this anymore. Everybody say no, 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 no. Okay, so that's a song by Alicia Keys. That song just like came into my brain and I had to sing it. So something about you're not falling for things, you're not allowing things to carry on, you're not, it's just once it's happened, what are you going to do about it? And in the Fall Out Boy song, let me just get it back up again. In the chorus it says, I'm a leading man and the lies I weave are so intricate, Oh, so intricate. I'm a leading man, and the lies I weave are so intricate. So maybe you are discovering that someone's been lying to you, and you're saying, go ahead, keep lying. I see that you've been lying, so I want to see how far this goes. This month, maybe you're discovering lies, and you're just gonna see what happens next. Sometimes once is enough. Wow, they were big messages, group one. So let's see with your cards. Should I use this deck first or this deck? Oh, I'll use this deck. All right, let's see. I've missed these cards so much. They were in England and I recently got them back, and I'm just using them for the first time on my channel again. I used to use them a few times. All right, so, oh my God, I'm immediately taken by how my nails and the card goes together. Like, I have red nails and then the back is orange. Interesting. So the lower chakras with the root chakra, the solar plexus chakra, it's about knowing who you are in the month of March and being able to stand by yourself, being able to stand for yourself, knowing what you want. Do you feel safe, secure within yourself? If not, maybe it's your surroundings that are making you feel unsafe with the lies, because lies make you feel unsteady on your feet. And then when you discover the truth, it's like lightning has struck on a building, and it's like all of a sudden, nope, I need to swerve. And then it's like, are you safe enough? Are you a secure attachment? Are you secure enough within yourself to be like, this person lied to me? What am I going to do with it? Am I going to sit around and allow this person to lie to me and sit in delusion? Or am I going to stand up for myself and be all that I need for myself to be able to get out of this situation, to be able to be my own best friend, you know? Whew. All right, so let's see with your cards. We have Eight of Flames, something coming in quick and fast, taking quick, decisive action. And it's all about going with the flow of energy as well. Is the energy positive around you? And then we have cheetah. I'm getting the message here. A leopard never changes its spots. So what are you going to do with that information, group one? I don't know why I'm laughing right now. It's kind of like a release. It's all about being able to laugh, knowing that you have nothing holding you back for your laugh to change, and it's not being wholehearted. It's like you're laughing, but there's something beneath the laugh. With me, group one, okay, this is something that with me, like, I love to laugh. I'm a smiley person, very happy, but because I laugh at everything, I have to distinguish, or other people have to distinguish, what kind of laugh is this? Is this a laugh of feeling uncomfortable? Is this a laugh of I'm not interested? Is this a laugh of I am extremely, extremely happy right now? And it's all about distinguishing within yourself. What kind of laugh is this? Maybe this is to do with another person. Maybe there's something within their laugh this month that is like, what is this laugh? I've never heard you laugh like this. What kind of laugh is this? Is this a laugh because you're getting away with something? Is this a laugh because you are happy? What is it? All right, interesting. And then we have the Four of Coins, something being held onto. Like, we have a square here, which is a box being put into a box. Do you know what the message I'm getting here is? A high pedestal. Have you been holding someone on a high pedestal? And I was getting the message of a lightning strike, and it blowing something down like a tower, and the tower could be a high pedestal. Have you been holding someone on a high pedestal, and there's thing of you saying they will never lie to me, they will never say this, they will never do that. Which means that you'll put them into a box of, they are this person, they are a nice person, they are this person, they are that person, they can never be that person. So then that means they can never come out of this pedestal that you've put them on. They can never come out of this box you put them in. But then once they have put a toe out of that box, a foot out of that box, it's kind of like, I never knew you could do that. I never knew you could do this. I never knew you could do that. But then we have a snake around the box, which means like being able to shed skins, being able to, grow out of a box. You were never meant for a box, or they were never meant for a box in the first place. I hope you're getting these messages, because these messages are coming out differently. This tarot deck is quite a different imagery. It allows me to tap into my intuition more. So hopefully you can understand where I'm coming from with this. Maybe you're noticing a snake in the grass, because we have a leopard here, and it says a leopard never changes its spots. And then we have a snake in the grass. And then we have a box, which is all about putting someone in a box. And they will never be outside of that box, because you have imagined, as I was saying before, it's delusional. Like you have created this kind of image of a person or of yourself to be this way, and they can never be out. Okay, I just said that, but they can never be outside of that box, because you have held them on a pedestal. And the thing with pedestals, they can get knocked down with the tower as well. They can get knocked down like a tower, and then what's left of that tower, it's it's not crumbs, it's debris and dust and big bricks and rocks, and it's like, oh, is this what it really was in the first place? So it's like getting something that wasn't built on a firm, strong foundation anyway. Interesting. And then we have the Five of Feathers. Yeah, the Five of Swords. Okay, something is coming apart in March. Maybe there has been an argument. Maybe there will be an argument, or has been actually an argument, or it's like a breakdown of something. The traditional imagery of the Five of Swords is about someone holding two swords in their hand, and the rest of the swords are falling down. And then in the tarot of the New Vision deck that I have, there's a burning building, and the person looks defeated. It's like something's coming apart quickly in the month of March, especially because we have the Eight of Flames, that's quickness. The Four of Coins, which is all about saving, holding on. And then the Five of Swords, the Five of Feathers, which is all about falling apart. But this could be like mentally changing the way you see something, or the way you think about something or someone. It's about changing your view on something. Because we have the flame, which is all about energy, the coins, which is all about the physical, and the feathers, which is all about mental. So you're physically changing the way you interact with something, hold on to something. Maybe you're releasing your grasp on something physically and changing your mindset, your view on something in March, because it's coming in thick and fast. And then we have the Six of Flames at the bottom of the deck, and the Lovers. Yeah, what attracted you to this situation in the first place? And the Six of Flames is, I'm getting a picture frame here, like the square again. It's like maybe you have created this situation or this person as a picture perfect thing that will never be changed, because obviously a picture can't be changed, because it's painted on, it's drawn on, it's it's something that you can marvel at, but then when you stop marveling at something and then you see it for what it truly is, what's going to happen next is like you're changing your viewpoints of that thing or person. And I feel like these messages are going over and over again. So what are you going to do with the information that you will be discovering in the month of March? How will it impact you? Make sure you're stable within yourself to be able to move on by yourself or to rely on your own energy. Because with the red and orange from earlier, you know, you can't, it's an energy of not moving away from who you are. Stand true in who you are, within who you are, and then act accordingly. Interesting. We have the Knight of Emotions. How many cards do we need? Why are some of these in reverse? I don't know, but let's see. The Knight of Emotions, which is the Knight of Cups. And then we have the Empress. Oh, that one flew out. The Four of Emotions, the Four of Cups. The Ace of Materials. I'm getting the message of don't be afraid to start again in March. Don't be afraid to start again. Because we have the Empress here as well as the Four of Emotions. It's like the Four of Emotions is sitting here, and I'm kind of getting a timer here. It's only a matter of time, especially with the Empress as well. It's only a matter of time before something is birthed. It's only a matter of time before you see something for what it is. And I feel like it is in March, you will see something for what it is, because you've been sat here for a while thinking, oh, is this good enough for me? Is this fulfilling me anymore? Do I need to do something about it? And it's kind of like you've just been sat there wondering, thinking, even observing maybe, or maybe not, because her eyes are to the water. And it's like, do I see myself in these cups anymore? Do I see myself feeling fulfilled anymore? Do I see myself in this situation anymore? Do I see myself in this person anymore? Yeah, the Queen of Emotions. It's like you have to listen to yourself in the month of March. Am I feeling emotionally satisfied? Do I feel like I can really tap into my internal world with the Empress? Do I feel like my world is turning, or is it at a standstill? Are the planets moving as they should, or is everything at a standstill? Am I closing myself off from the different opportunities that life can hand to me? Because she's wearing a cloak, right? Her cloak is wide open, but if the cloak was closed, we can't see the world, the universe, ourselves for what we truly are, or what the person truly is, or what the situation truly is. I'm getting the message of open yourself up to new opportunities, open yourself up to, don't put yourself in a box, because that's not doing you any favors with the Five of Feathers. Group 1. Invite new opportunities in, invite new people in, invite new emotions in, feelings into your life, things or people that really reflect who you are, how you see yourself, how you move through this life. I'm getting the song Tap In, Tap, Tap, Tap In. It's tap into yourself, tap into your own energy. Don't worry about what everyone else is doing. Don't worry about what situation is happening outside of you. Don't worry. The world that is inside you is a thing that should matter in the month of March. And I feel like once you decide to focus on the world that's going on inside of you, is when things will begin to happen, is when new opportunities will begin to arise, is the more that your world will start moving and the universe will start moving in your favor. Because maybe you've just been focusing on all the wrong things. Maybe you've been tunnel vision. Maybe you've been holding on to people, to things, to possessions, to the past. But we need to come together with ourselves, what we want, how we want to be, grow in the ways that will fulfill us. And it's funny that the edge of the window is casting a shadow over these three cards, the first three cards. Because I'm using natural light right now, and the natural light is being a paid actor. It's casting shadow over the Eight of Flames, the Four of Coins, the Five of Feathers. And it's like, what can you do to remove this shadow? Look, I'm moving the table. There's no more shadow. No more. Oh, I like this position. No more shadows. And you can see things for what they are. You need to see things for what they truly are in March Group 1. Because if the Eight of Flames wasn't so fast, if there was no snake in the Four of Coins, if the Five of Feathers didn't have the blood in the card, if the Empress card had the cloak around her, if the Four of Emotions didn't have her eyes to the ground, to the water, then you'll be seeing everything for what it is. But part of you doesn't want to see things for what it is. It's time to tap into yourself is the message I'm getting here, Group 1. But anyway, let's go over to your Oracle deck. We have Lady Nada. Tap into yourself. Tap into the energy around you. Tap into yourself. Tap into the beauty of nature, because nature will tell you who they truly are or who it truly is. You know, if you sit with yourself outside and truly listen to your inner voice, you will hear yourself, and then you will see yourself, and you will know what to do. Group 1. I'm getting like hear the whispers of the trees rustling in the wind. And only then can you tap into yourself and hear what you need to do, hear what needs to be done. We have the Empress and Lady Nada, which is a very feminine energy here. Yeah, with the water signs and materials, emotions, these are feminine energies. So I'm getting, don't push for things. Listen to what people are saying. Listen to the way the wind changes. Listen to your inner voice. Is this person lying to you? Is this person being true to you? With the message I was saying to you in the beginning of your reading, with being able to decipher between different types of laughs. I'm getting like, listen to people's words. Are their words matching up with their actions? Is there something beneath their words? Are they saying something, but like the energy is saying another thing? You're feeling it in a different way. and then we have purple, which is is it the third eye or the crown chakra? Whichever one it is, I'm just being drawn to both of the crown and the third eye chakra. It's about looking beneath the surface, which is the main message here. Looking beneath the surface. You don't need to know what's happening like right in front of you, because what's happening right in front of you can lead to delusion. Like, oh, this person is saying this, so, you know, they're saying this, so this is the way it's going to be. Oh, this person is acting like this, so, oh, I feel comfortable around them. Meanwhile, they're saying something else behind your back. I kind of lost the message as I was talking, but that's the kind of vibe I'm getting for your month. An interesting thing just happened as well with this box, because I opened the box and I was getting the book, and then I didn't put the lid on. I just put this other deck cover into the box accidentally, and I was like, wait, that's not the lid. It's like just hearing people's words and not listening to your internal world while they're talking, watching people's actions and not around you and not watching their actions outside of you it's not fitting. It's be more aware of your energy, your energetic body, your intuition. Be more aware of that in March. So let's look at, should we go with these cards? Whoops. Love. Before you can truly love another, you need to open your heart and allow yourself to receive love first. If you open your heart to love, you let it flow into your soul. I feel like with the Four of Coins, it's about holding on to something. And I feel like with the tower reference I was saying earlier, it's about opening that tower up, letting it fall to the ground so you can see things for what it is, or see things for what they are, feel things for what they truly are, so that you can let love in. Richness. Search further. The deeper you explore this issue, the more truth you will find. It will be worth the while. Something about truth. And then I was talking about lies as well. What truth can you find when you go outside? What truth can you find when you go within and listen to yourself? What truth can you find when you tap into your heart and allow yourself to receive love and let it flow? Allow everything to flow as it actually is. Don't force anything to happen, because if it's not meant to happen, then it's not meant to happen. If you have to force things to happen, then you are acting outside of yourself. Act as you truly are, group 1 in March. Ooh. Gavel. Involvement with the law. I don't know why I said it like that. Law. Wealth. Allow things to flow naturally. I'm getting the Tower again with this wealth card. The money is flowing, falling even, and it's going to make a loud bang on the floor because there are many coins to fall onto the ground. And I'm getting these being big rocks from the Tower. So something is falling apart, and with the loud noise of the gavel as well in the court of law. In the court of law, group 1, you have to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. Wow. So the truth is ringing loud in March, group 1. Wow. And then we have older woman. Dealings or relationship with an older woman. This woman is wise beyond, well, not beyond her years, but she's lived a long life and she's seen many things unfold. She is not stupid. She does not live in delusion. She demands respect from her aura, from the way she looks at people, or just she demands respect because she's older. So who would want to cross an older woman? Not me. That's for sure. Where should I put this? Who would want to go against the advice of an older woman? Not me. Who would want to mistreat an older woman? Not me. Do not allow others to mistreat you, group one. Do not allow a situation, a place to get the better of you. Notice things and then act accordingly. Because who's going to look out for you better than you look out for yourself? Nobody. Who's going to treat you like you treat yourself? Nobody. That is the answer. So look out for yourself, look out for your energy, look out for your feelings, emotions, look out for your internal world, look out for your external world. And just tap in. I'm just getting the message of tap in, tap, tap, tap in. It's a song, but I don't know what it is. You know what? Let me Google that song. Loads of songs are coming through, right? Oh, okay, is that what I'm hearing? I don't even listen to Sweetie, but that's the song that's coming up anyway. All right, wow. So that is what I'm seeing for your reading, group one. I'll just reread your messages and that will be the end of your reading. So group one, I'm hearing the song This Ain't a Scene by Fall Out Boy and Sometimes Once Is Enough. That's what I'm seeing for your group one. I hope your month of March goes well and you really truly listen to yourself. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe and I'll see you in the next reading. Bye. Hi group 2, welcome to your reading. Thank you for watching. So these are your March 2025 predictions and as usual I wrote down some messages for each of your groups. All right, so let's get into your reading. I will read these messages that I wrote down first. If you don't resonate with these messages, continue watching to your cards. So group 2, I'm seeing headphones. Listen to music that uplifts you or podcasts. Listen to yourself. This could also be a block or boundary from interacting with people you don't like the energy of. And then I wrote down something about interests or interesting. Because you know when you look at something or someone and you think to yourself, interesting. So interesting could be taken in one or two ways, which could be, interesting. This person looks very interesting. I want to get to know them. I like the way that they look and the way that they hold themselves, and they are very interesting. And then there's the other interesting. You're looking at someone and you're thinking, oh, they're very interesting, which means they're interesting, which means I'm not interested. They aren't my cup of tea. And then I wrote down the message of interests. So tap more into your interests. What are you interested in? What do you like to do? Do that some more. Are you interested in film, music, dance, whatever it is for you? And then we have headphones. Yeah. So listen to yourself. Listen to good music, uplifting music. Block out negativity from others. If you don't want to talk to someone, put your headphones on because you don't want to hear what they have to say. And I think that's really important because who wants to listen to those who just drain us? Who wants to listen to those who just complain? All right. So let's see, what messages can we get for group 2 for the month of March? I haven't used this deck in a long time. This is a Margaret Peterson Tarot because it was in England. And when I went back to England, I got it back and I'm so happy. Really, really happy. All right, so let's see. What do we have for group 2's March? These cards do not want to come out. Okay, there we go. We've got 3 all at once. We have the 5 of coins at the bottom of the deck. We have the Ace of coins. Funny, we have the Ace of coins, which is like new opportunities, seeing that you have a new opportunity and taking it. And also, I'm hearing the word patience. And then impatience with the 5 of coins, which is the 5 of pentacles. It's like, if you are lacking in patience, that will get you nowhere. Because the Pentacle suit is all about patience. Things take time. But if you are going against time by wanting things that aren't ready yet, by needing things that that aren't, no, not needing things, but I'm getting specifically want, actually. Just have patience, because that message just went out of my head once I went into the word need. So maybe need is significant then, because Five of Coins can speak about needs. So maybe you grew up in material deprivation, or this could be being around people who are in a state of need, who are in the state of, I don't have this, so I'm going to feel bad about myself. And then it kind of rubs off on you, hence why you need headphones to block out those kinds of people, because they will never be satisfied. They will never go after what they want, because with the Five of Pentacles in the traditional tarot deck, the Five of Pentacles is of people who are outside of a church and look like they really need housing, they really need new clothes, they really need food. And if people are in your life who are in that kind of state of, I need this, that, the other from you, but you can't give that to them and it's draining your energy, then who are you going to look out for, them or yourself first? I'm getting like, put yourself first in March, group 1, group 2, and I feel like you shouldn't feel bad about it, because we can't help everyone in this life. We can't help everyone. If someone's asking you for money but you don't have the money, what are you going to do? Take out a loan and put yourself in debt? If someone is needing food and then you give them food and it's not what they wanted, like you cook with a lot of flavor and they want bland food, and then they push it to the side because, oh, it's disgusting. What are you going to do? Not cook for them again? Or are you going to keep feeding them food that they don't enjoy and then complain about it? I don't know why it's coming out like that. So it's like, focus on things that can build you up, that enriches you, and not on the things and the people that drain you and brings them down to their level. Wow. All right. And then we have the Father of Coins. You are in abundance. Oh, the mediatrix. You are in abundance, and you can bring into or call into life what you want in this life. But when you are in this state of lack, being around people in this state of lack, and then we have the Seven of Cups, which is all about, it could be about confusion, because there are many cups in the air, and it's like being around people who, oh, and then we had the Mother, wow, okay, being around people who are in a state of lack, who need things from you but don't accept the things that they give you. And I'm getting the word ungrateful, but I don't like the word ungrateful, who kind of complain about the things that you have that they don't agree with, or it's not up to their standards, and it confuses you a little. You don't need to be around that group two. What? I said group 2 3 times, so 222 is an important number here. If you have a chance, look up 222 and write it down in the comment section. What does that mean? If you are in a space of lack, and if you view things as, I'm never going to get it, therefore you're never going to try, then it's never going to happen, because you're not trying, you're not meeting the universe where they are trying to help you. But if you are in a state of abundance, the Father of Coins has everything around them, has everything that they could possibly want and need. They have the money, they have beautiful clothes in their wardrobe, and the let me get it, the Mother of Coins. They have plenty of food in the fridge. They have all that they could possibly want and need. So why am I complaining? Why Am I in the space of impatience? There's that message of impatience again. Don't be in a space of impatience in March, because all things happen when they're supposed to happen. Because the coins, the pentacle suit, are a slow moving energy. It takes time for it to grow, to become something. And it's all about taking your time and resting when you feel like you need to rest, because the father of coins and the mother of coins has everything. Maybe it's all about the home in March. Maybe you need to stay home a lot, because the five of coins in the traditional tarot deck, they don't have a home. They are homeless, and they are outside of a church begging for money or begging for food, a place to stay. So maybe it's all about the home, having your fridge fully stocked up, feeling thankful of the things that you have as well, because the five of coins don't have much, but their dreams. And I feel like it's all about not holding on, but having, not faith. Yeah, having faith is the mediatrix. Having faith. I'm getting like being able to move between two worlds. The world that's right in front of you and the world that's the universe. And the inner world as well. So maybe that's 3 spaces, moving between 3 spaces. The internal world, the world around us, and the universe as well. And being thankful for everything that you have within you, everything that you have outside of you, which is your house, your home, food, money, stuff like that. And then the universe, being thankful for the messages that you receive from the universe, and thanking the universe for providing you with the things that you have now. We have to work with the universe and work with the things that we have now to create the life that the universe will provide us in the future. So I'm getting like the present and the future working together simultaneously, even though the future isn't real yet. The future isn't real yet, group. What true, and you know that. So it's all about being comfortable in the present and also working towards the future, and thinking about the life that you want for the future too. And you know what, I'm not going over that message again, because I don't want to dwell on the things that you don't have. Don't dwell on the things that you don't have. Look at what you do have and create the life that you want with the things that you do have. That is a message. All right, so let's go over to your other tarot deck. So, what messages do we have for group 2 for their month of March? What messages do we have for group 2? We have the Ace of Inspiration. We have the Ace of Pentacles and the Ace of Wands. Be inspired. Beautiful. And then we have the 6 of Emotions. Don't worry about the past. Oh, you know what? I don't like it when people say that. It's about acknowledging the past. Don't ignore the past and all the things that have happened in the past, because it is a part of you. But what you should be, I'm getting like, don't dwell on the past. Like, yes, you can think about the past, but not dwell in it and not feel melancholic. Is that the right word? Let me Google that word. Melancholic. A feeling of pensive sadness, typically with no obvious cause. Having a feeling of sad, oh wait a second. Melancholy is a complex emotional state characterized by deep sadness, introspection, and the reflective or pensive mood. It often involves feelings of sorrow or gloom that can be triggered by various factors such as loss, nostalgia, or existential contemplation. So I feel like the Six of Emotions and the Five of Coins go hand in hand. Like wanting things that you don't have or no longer have, and staying in that energy. Maybe you are around people who are in that energy, or this is you right now, but I feel like this reading is asking you to not focus on the past and not focus on everything that has gone wrong, everything that you didn't accomplish. Look at things that you have accomplished and be inspired by all the things that you have accomplished, so that you can stay in the Ace of Wands energy, which is all about being in your own energy, having the energy to push forward, to get up in the morning and say, wow, this is my life. I'm going to make the best of it. I am so energized by my life. And focus on that energy instead. And then we have the Ten of Voices at the bottom of the deck. And the Five of Voices, the Five of Swords, which is all about when you focus on things that you wish you had, you don't have, and it's like thinking and thinking, going on that spiral, then it's like you will feel mentally stuck and drained. And like, oh, I don't have everything I need. But you do, group 2. Don't focus on the physical things in life and your own energy, and not so much on the emotional side, the feeling side. Like, yes, it's important to pay attention to your feelings, but sometimes our feelings can lead us astray. Sometimes our feelings and emotions can leave us feeling delusional and think of things that don't even matter. It leaves us stranded sometimes, only sometimes, not all the time. And I'm getting a carrot with this card. What does seeing a carrot mean? It's about adjusting your vision with carrots, because apparently carrots help you see in the dark. When you can't see everything that's unfolded, we must have faith and have the ability to see still and not automatically go back to what we don't have. Let's look more deeply into the spiritual meaning of carrots. So seeing a carrot can be a message from the universe to check on your physical health and wellness. It may also signify that you need clarity in some areas of your life, just as carrots are known for improving your eyesight. The number, also, I said group 2 3 times at the beginning of your reading. And then I'm seeing the message of seeing 2 carrots or seeing 3 carrots, spiritual meaning. So I'll read that too. So seeing 2 carrots, spiritual meaning. The number 2 is symbolic of balance, duality, and relationships. If you see 2 carrots in your dream or vision, it could indicate the need for balance in your life or highlight issues within personal relationships that require attention. And then seeing 3 carrots. So I said group 2 3 times at the beginning of your reading. So seeing 3 carrots, spiritual meaning. 3 is considered a divine number representing completedness or perfection across many cultures. If 3 carrots appear to you spiritually, it might suggest that something important in your life is coming full circle or nearing completion. Carrot is a root vegetable which symbolizes nourishment both physically and spiritually. They can represent provision for people's needs. Oh, yeah, so they were interesting messages. So we'll just move on from that, because I feel like we don't need to keep going around with that again. So let's go over to your oracle. We have the divine talents. I'm getting the message of calling it in. Call in the life that you desire. Be positive. Don't hold back on the things that you know that you can do, because then it will lead you on the path of where you were meant to be. But if you hold back on the things that you know that you can do, you won't be living your life to the fullest potential in March. You know, because he's playing the flute. He knows he can play the flute, and maybe he's above the earth, playing it to the whole of earth, and the people are thinking, wow, he's playing such beautiful music, he's really living to his full potential. Wow, thank you for sharing your talents with me. And if you if you are doubting your gifts, if you are doubting the things that you can do, then look at the reasons why you have those gifts in the first place. Who are you to hold back on expressing yourself? Who are you to hold back on what you want? Because doubting yourself leads to the 10 of voices and the 5 of voices. It's like you're keeping it all in your head, keeping your potential all in your head, which leads to like overthinking and imposter syndrome. And there's no need for that. Group 2. Well, let's look at it from the book. So number 39. Ooh, can you feel me when I think about you? With every breath I take, every memory, no matter what I do, my world is an empty place. It's like I'm wandering the desert for 1,000 years. Oh, a year without you is like a year without rain. So let this drought come to an end, and let this ocean flower again. I'm so glad you found me. It's so anyway. Singing A Year Without Rain by Selena Gomez. A Year Without Rain, going without, and pining for a love that she had in the past. So there's a big energy of the past and pining for something that you no longer have. And it's like, no, don't worry about that. Focus on what you do have, your own talents, what you have right in front of you. Okay, so let's go over and read this. So divine talents are where your soul shines brightest. These abilities are the means for self-expression that can become creative healing offerings in our world. When you embrace your talents, develop them further, and allow yourself to be seen and heard for your abilities, you can maintain your purity by acknowledging that although your soul is the instrument, the music that flows through the instrument is divine. When you have the self-discipline and spiritual humility to refuse to identify with your abilities, you will avoid the danger of envious of the talents of another. Grounding yourself in your ordinariness allows your extraordinary ability to shine, amplifying the potential for your talent to be a genuine channel for spiritual love in our world. Your talents do not have to resemble those of another to have their own inestimable value. Do not be afraid to use them. Enjoy the interplay of your shining divinity and your grounded humanity. Wow. Do not look to others for what they do have. Do not look for others to feed you with the 5 of coins, because they are homeless. They need others to feed them. Do not look on others for what they do. Only focus on yourself and what you have, your own energy, and what the universe can provide you and what you have around you. And then let your internal self shine onto the world in March. Wow. All right, so let's go over to your next cards. We have frustration. Your frustration is not a wasted energy if it is channeled positively to create a better outcome for yourself. Embrace frustration and work with it, not against it. Work with the frustration, turn it on its head, and then work with the positivity. Confident. You confuse confidence with ego. There is no shame in confidence. It's about knowing who you are. Know who you are. Focus on who you are and what you have. There is no shame in confidence. It's about knowing who you are and what you want. And most importantly, having the courage to stand in your own power. Exactly. Stand in your own power. Stand in your own power. Stand in your own power. Come on. And then we have apple. Temptation will test you. Phase or vase, secret admirer. And dark woman. Dealings or relationship with the woman with dark complexion or hair. I'm getting the message of lean into the fruits of your own labor and not other people's labor, because what other people have done is not a reflection on what you can do for yourself in March. Do not be tempted by the past. Do not be tempted by what you don't have, and look at what's growing on your own tree. Your tree is beautiful. Your home is beautiful. Your internal world is beautiful. Your body is beautiful. You're beautiful, group, too. And don't let anyone tell you any different. You know? And I'm getting the message here of paint your own vase. I'm getting, what's it called? When you make your own plates. What is it? Pottery. Make your own pottery in March. Go to a pottery class and then paint your pottery. Oh, wait, there's a snake in the tree. I've had this deck, I've had these cards for years, and I have never ever once noticed that there's a snake in the tree. What? Oh my gosh, why am I crying? Wow. How have I never seen that in my life? Why am I crying? That's just brought tears to my eyes, group one. So when you really truly notice yourself, like I really truly noticed this card, and see what you have around you already, you can feel thankful, deeply thankful for everything that you have. And then you can express that thankfulness with divine talents. Through your tears, through your words, through your own music. Oh, and I did write down headphones. Maybe you're making your own music in March. And feel those emotions deep within you and release it, because snakes are all about shedding skin, right? So it's like you are releasing I'm getting like releasing something from the past. Letting it go. Let it go. So let something go in March. Allow it to release itself so that you can feel a sense of freedom, so you can tap into your talents again. Whew. Wow. I feel like that's the end of your reading anyway. I'll reread these messages and that will be the end of your reading. So group 2, I'm seeing headphones. Listen to music that uplifts you, or podcasts. Listen to yourself more. This could also be a block or a boundary from interacting with people you don't like the energy of. And I wrote down the message of something about interests or interesting. All right, so that's what I'm seeing for your group 2. All right, thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next reading. Bye. Hi group 3, welcome to your reading. Thank you for watching. So these are your March 2025 predictions, and as usual I wrote down some messages for your group. But before then, I'd just like to say, so I'm filming at a different time of the day, but it's nighttime now. I went out, I'm hungry, so we'll see how this goes while I'm hungry. But anyway, I will read these messages first. And if you don't resonate with these messages, continue watching with your cards. So group 3, I wrote down here, get in your zone this month. Don't allow distractions in to take you 2 steps back. Mental discipline is required. Get to work. And while I was writing this message, I was trying to find the words for 2 steps back. And I thought, you know what, this is the correct thing, the correct way to say it. And then the song Never Enough by Lauren Alred came up, so let me sing it. All the shine of 1,000 spotlights, all the stars we steal from the night sky will never be enough, never be enough. Towers of gold are still too little. These hands could hold the world, but it'll never be enough, never be enough for me. I sang it in the wrong key, but you get my drift. Anyway, so that came up. And then I wrote down the message of I wanted 1 card because I was shuffling after I wrote the messages to get your card. I wanted 1 card from one deck, which is this deck, but 2 came out, and 3 cards from another deck, but I got 1 more than was necessary. So you needed more. So this month it looks like you need more because something isn't enough. Like maybe you need more affection, maybe you need to eat more nutritious foods. I don't know, apply it to your situation and just decide, what do you need more of? Really think about it, sit with it. What do you need more of? You need more answers? Do you need more honesty? Do you need more research? I don't know. Yeah, so let's see. What messages do we have for group 3 for their March 2025 predictions? And I'm really excited to use this deck. This deck was in England and I'm in Korea. So I went to England recently and I got this back and I'm really excited. I haven't used it on my channel in a long time. I've only used it a few times on my channel. Okay, so let's see what we have here. We have the Wheel of Life. Ooh. Oh, wait a second. We have the 9 of Feathers, which is the 9 of Swords. And then we have the Daughter of Cups. And then the Daughter of Flames. Oh, I feel like you need to go with the flow of life in March, because we can get so lost in our heads thinking about, oh, I said this last week, I said that last month, and we can go around and around and around thoughts in our heads for so long that we can't sit with ourselves properly and we can't sleep properly because our heads can be a mess sometimes, you know what I mean? And I feel like with the Daughter of Cups and the Daughter of Flames, we need to go with the flow. We need to move this energy out of our heads and into our body. And doing that means putting on some music and just moving. You don't have to be in rhythm. You don't have to, know what you're doing. You don't have to be the best dancer. All you need to do is move your body, to move the energy, move the feelings, move the emotion through your body, and not have it all up in your head, because it's not a healthy thing. Yeah, move it around with the Wheel of Life. The wheel turns and it turns and it always turns for the good, the bad, the ugly, you know. Such is life. We go through many chapters of our lives, and this is just one chapter in your life in March. You know, you can see it as a good thing or you can see it as a bad thing. I feel like we need to make things simpler, and to make things simpler is to just get out of our heads. What helps you get you out of your head? Painting, dancing, watching films, walking, running, whatever it is to get that energy flowing, to get us out of our heads and into our body, into our feet, not into our feels, but just into our bodies. Yeah, we need to, wow, there's so many circles. Turn this circle around. It's like I'm getting the, what is that thing called? I don't know. But this looks like a fan as well. Get the fan moving so it blows off the dust out of the fan. Renewal, the circles, and renewal. Maybe this is judgment. I'm just going to read this as judgment. We need to release ourselves from whatever is holding us back. We need to release ourselves from whatever we've been thinking about. How do you release energy? Is it through talking? What is it? Well, sometimes we can put ourselves through torture, which is a bit of a heavy word, but this looks like being in the person's head. It looks like torture because sometimes we just think and think and think, and it can be bad for our bodies, bad for our mental health, bad for our spiritual health as well. And sometimes it's just like, you know what? Let's just forget about these thoughts and do whatever else we can do, because sometimes thoughts can just stick with us and we just need a little bit of a break. It's time for a break from our thoughts in March. Group 3. Wow. Give yourself a break. Give your heart a break. Give your heart a break. There's just so much you can take. Give your heart a break. Oh yeah, yeah. That's a song by Demi Lovato. Give your heart a break if you want to listen to that song. The day I first met you, you told me you'll never fall in love. But now that I get you, I know fear is what it really was. What are you fearing in the month of March? Or what have you been fearing? And then we have the Justice card at the bottom of the deck and the 10 of Materials, which is the 10 of Pentacles. So the 6 of Materials and the 9 of Emotions. Yeah, move your body. Move your body, move your body, dance for your puppy. Why are all these songs coming through? I don't know. Because we need to open up. We need to open up our hearts. Get out of our heads and into our hearts. Even though the Materials is the Pentacles, which is to do with the physical world. So physically dance so you can open up your heart. Group 3, because we've been too much in our heads. And it's all about opening up slowly. A crumpled flower, like the flower can become non-existent by someone crumpling with it in their hands, and that means maybe your heart is breaking. But because there's no hands on the flower, then you can easily bloom, and that could be from dancing, from moving your body, from getting the energy flowing. The 9 of Emotions, which is, I'm just attracted to this, I don't know, this gem at the bottom of her, which is to do with the root chakra. And this is all about, yeah, so I mentioned the head and then the heart chakra. So yeah, becoming more in alignment through dance, through moving, through being able to push through these feelings and emotions, you know what I mean, to get you to calm down a little. I just feel like you need to calm down, Group 3. Maybe join a dance class, join some kind of a club or a class, so that you are around different types of people, so you can have different kinds of conversations. Even There are 3 different versions of the Justice card. Yeah, they may look the same, but this is left hand, right hand, and then it's like opening up again to show a different version of yourself. So I feel like you're opening up like a flower this month, group 3. And it's all about weathering each version of yourself, weathering yourself through the storm. Weathering through the storm, is that what the saying is? Yeah, to weather the storm means if someone or something weathers the storm, they successfully deal with a very difficult problem. Yeah. And you can deal with your problem through, I just feel like the same messages are repeating because that's the main message. To move out of your head and into your heart. Okay, let's move on to your oracle cards. We have Elmoria and Grace. Oh, pretty. Orange, this is the sacral chakra, and blue, which is the throat chakra. And then she's in water, and she doesn't have any problem being in the water. Look at her, she looks calm and serene, looking at the person who's painting, looking at us, feeling calm. No problems here, you know. I am going to read from the book for each of these cards. So number 1. Where is number 1? Okay. So Elmoria, sacred power is the energy, capacity, intelligence, and strength to accomplish the soul's destiny and manifest higher divine will. The first ray of power is divine consciousness, straight from the center of the universe. Oh, fabulous. Which manifests this sacred power. It is fierce love and higher spiritual authority, which is always... Hi group 3, sorry for that interruption. My food got delivered. I had a Pizza Hut and now I feel refueled and ready to read again. So I feel like that interruption was at a good point of your reading, because you need an interruption in the March. It seems like you'll have an interruption, or you need an interruption in March to get out of your head. And it's important to meditate so you can come out of your head and into your body. But that's basically the main message here, of getting out of your head and into your body. So let's go back to your messages from the cards. Okay, where did we end up? I think... There can be a destructive element to this energy, which can be used in a healthy way to eliminate outmoded structures and empower the soul with a fresh start. And then let's read Grace as well. So Grace, is it time for your life to become a little easier? Yeah, a little easier. Can you allow yourself to walk the way of divine grace with trust and acceptance? Accept that this is your situation. Accept that something has happened in your life so that you can get out of your head and into your body. Do you have to force solutions with ever greater effort, or seek to make things happen? You can gracefully act without attachment and trust that all will be as it's meant to be. This is the most efficient use of your energy for the best results. Surrender attachment to your struggle now as you allow life to serve your soul's purpose with love and kindness. Yeah, there's just a big emphasis on let go of the struggle and just like kind of lean into it by movement, by stepping out of what you are used to, for you to stay in this space here in your head, thinking about the same thing over and over again. It isn't healthy. And with the throat chakra, this is all about speaking your truth in a creative, passionate way with the orange here. And I'm getting the word believe. I believe I can better myself. I believe I can uplift myself. I believe I can. I just believe. You know, just have this powerful self-belief that you can do something. And the Nine of Feathers can be to do with second guessing yourself. Oh, you see, my throat just went a bit weird then. And I feel like you definitely need to speak on things, because holding on to it isn't a good thing. It's not healthy. It's causing, I'm getting a split here. It could potentially cause a split within your psyche. What? Let me just Google that. Okay, a split in psyche is a defense mechanism that causes people to view the world in extremes as all good or all bad. It's also a binary thinking, dichotomous thinking, or black and white thinking. So ways to heal from this splitting psyche is to acknowledge the pain suffered by your younger self, reprocessing traumatic memories through EDMR, which is eye movement desensitization and reprocessing, setting boundaries, giving each split side a name and inviting them to talk, facilitating cooperation and integration, and working on what is true and expressing it. So I feel like that is a message for some people, not everyone, because that's quite an extreme case, I think. But for most of you, just dance. But I won't go over those messages again. And so we have strength. You need to stand up and have an opinion, because in this case, yours is the only one that counts. This decision will have long-term effects on your future. Yeah, long-term effects on your future by getting out of your head, because the longer you are in your head, thinking of many different scenarios that didn't even happen or won't even happen, it's damaging. Reassessment, time to take another look at this situation. There are many possibilities. However, each possibility will lead you to the same outcome. You have nothing to lose. So you keep reassessing things, and it's got you in your head, and it's time to think of ways to remove that kind of thinking from your energy in March. The last cards, we have Dolphin, financial gain, usually coming from something you did in the past. Whoops. And then we have Career, which is all about stability and being able to stand on your 4 legs, grounding, working on your root chakra so that you're stable in the month of March. Wind chimes, peace and harmony. And then Hand, in need of help, assistance, or guidance. And guidance. Oh, yeah. So some of you, maybe you need help. Maybe you need a therapist. Maybe you need to go find a group of some sort to help you get you out of your head and into your body. Or just simple as dancing, something like that. But I feel like you are coming up for air with this Dolphin in the month of March, because it's been cloudy, a lot to do with in your head, but you were jumping out of your head and being able to see things from a different perspective, because dolphins belong in the water, and then this dolphin is just in the air above the clouds. It's so far away from the water that it's in the clouds, and then it's outside of the clouds, above the clouds, you know. So it's like moving far away from where you are now mentally, and it's giving yourself a breather. All right, so they were very short messages today, group 3, for your month of March. I hope these messages made sense for you in some way. I'll just reread these messages, and that will be the end of your reading. So group 3, get into your zone this month. Don't allow distractions to take you 2 steps back. Mental discipline is required. Get to work. And then the song Never Enough by Lauren Alred, which was in The Greatest Showman. And also I wanted 1 card from one deck and 3 from another, but you got an extra 1 of each and you need more. All right, so yeah, that's what I'm seeing for you, group 3. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next reading. Bye.